Well, hello guys. Welcome to the world of the Fitness Trucker Show. Yeah, beautiful day. Walking, exercising, enjoying the atmosphere. And I'm doing my Fitness Trucker Show today live as I exercise my mind as well as my soul. Guys, today is something interesting. What will you do? What's going on? What's going on, bro? Oh my God, seriously. Yeah, what would the world be with the life in a world of robots? Yeah, robots is used in your homes, robots is used in the workplace. Geez, even your vacuum cleaner is a robot. But will robot changes? Will robot take over the world? Will robots be the new wave of the future? Machinery's obsolete. Human beings working on machinery, working in the workplace, driving trucks, driving cars, is soon to be obsolete if robots take over. You got to remember, guys, each and every day the advanced technology is expanding. It's getting bigger. It's getting more productive. Now, when the robots decide to take over and they come up with more advanced technology, imagine where you're going to be. So my show today is about robotics. Let's get down to it. Each and every day you go to work, you work hard, you advance yourself to be the best you can be in everything you be. And you work hard at that. Driving trucks, working in the workplace on machinery, organizing, building cars, uh, doing everything in the industry. And everything requires a human being. But what if that was taken away? What if everything was changed? What if the world became robotics? You got to keep in mind, each and every day, they're coming up with new and improved methods of leveling down the industry, guys. They're making it smaller and smaller every day. Keep in mind, the employment rate is already at a standstill. And imagine robotics. It's not only going to cut the cost of employment, it's going to cut the cost of employment costs down to nearly half. You keep in charge, you got a scrum of vehicles that's being motivated and all being produced at this moment, driving in trucks. And let's not keep in mind that cars that drive by themselves not only increases the safety method of cutting down on accidents, incidents. You got a lot of crazy drivers each and every day. So if robotics take over, not only their technology is more advanced, but it actually gives you a better safety aspect for as you see that individual coming. It have alerts and continuous safety methods that put in place to prevent you from having an accident. So if you think that robotics is going to be way years from now, you're wrong. Robotics is coming very soon, very quick. I have a question. I'm penetrator out here a robot. Yeah, that's totally true. I had a question from Carlos. Thank you for joining today, Carlos Garcia. To him, he feels like in the warehouse each and every day, that manager, he said, let you tell you, the robots, if he could, he would actually endorse them. So if you think that robots is a better advantage, let me know what you think. Should robots be the 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 more important thing that you need in the workplace, driving your car, driving you home, taxi drive, uh, taking care of your grandma, senior citizens? Yes, they are coming up with technology to make it where you have robots that are taking care of senior citizens. The only thing they haven't quite precisely came to the method yet is that they're testing it on humans. They don't want to yet because they haven't quite come up with the concept of making it able to squeeze their arms, to be able to squeeze and pick them up and do all those things. Yeah, guys, be aware. Robotics is coming. Robotics is going to change our way of future, the way we see things, the way we live, the way we we walk every day, the way we run, the way we exercise. It's not only that, you got robotics on your arms, you got robotics. Oh my God. You got robotics in your homes. Every day you wake up, you decide to clean your vacuum cleaner, you go to the robotic. He goes around, he cleans your house up automatically by yourself. Now, grasp this. You got a robots in your house doing all the cleaning, cooking, everything, taking care of your kids. Now, imagine what would happen if that robot go haywire. That's the only dangerous disadvantage in the robots that I consider to be. But the only advantage it is that their concept of coming up with semi-truck drivers. You know that people are crazy on the road each and every day. They're driving cars like madmen. Now imagine you had a robotics, which is astronomer, which is Tesla is currently working on. I can keep going on for all these robots and all this technology that are advances each day. You got to be aware of. You got to be scared of. You got to be concerned because your job is in jeopardy. If you don't have the education that needs to run a computer or have some sort of technology in the software, now keep in mind if you're a truck driver, you may have a job. If not, you may want to go back to college and get a degree in personal computers or technology specialists. Because when it comes to the national order of things and they come up with a concept of robotics running everything, you have to have some sort of technical degree to be able to run a computer from a call center. Probably going to be the only job that you can actually work with when it comes to robotics. They're not just going to take us over, guys. They're going to make this technology and push us out the hardworking man. Keep in mind your employment rate is down. I don't know what concept they're going to come with, what they can think of, or whatever they can think of. I don't know to keep you having to make a paycheck every week. But that paycheck is going to end when robotics is invented. So I just want you to understand, robotics can be an advantage for us getting you away from those lazy activities, but it can be a disadvantage when it comes to making an income or some other occupation. And if you want to be someone in life, guys, you got to always keep your mind set on what benefits you as an individual that put your mind together to do something in this world every day. That's why it pays to always have 3 or 4 different ways of uh, income. Never focus yourself on one opportunity. Don't never focus yourself on making one single check week to week and proud of it. Always think ahead because me, when I get up in the morning, and I hope you do the same, you think about what the future holds. Because with God's help you here, you want to be that individual that is pushed in advance and understand what that future is hold. You want to know what you know to be able to keep up with technology. Because in fact, guys, I've been investigating in robotics for years, and I've seen the advancement that they take. I have seen call centers that they have built just for people who can run a semi truck from a computer. 24 hours, technical support. Now, technical support means something. That's the only job you're going to have to run when robotics come up. Building cars, already machinery is in the fits. Building cars. The human factor that builds cars are pretty much becoming to the point of disappearing. Working at nursery home. Robotics is basically analysis, diagnosis, x-ray, and much more for all the senior elderly people as well as human beings in the hospital. So eventually they're going to have machinery that goes down hospitals and do the dynamic technician job, which that's pretty much called a janitorial job. Why have people a large base of janitorial cleaners when you can have robotics that walks down the hospital? And you've seen how long those floors are. Now you got a robot that constantly waxes them, constantly cleans them, constantly shines them. You don't need humans. Now you're beginning to think. If you open your mind to new suggestions and you realize the advanced technology of robotics, man, you will see things change before your eyes. Because if you really think that robot is not going to be a new future for us, it is. It is big time. And for us truck drivers, ah, man, I'm a truck driver myself. Truck drivers, we're more in danger of losing jobs. Even if you're owner and operator, that is the only way you're going to be able to keep driving a truck. Because with their scrumming and technology is being in fact with all the tech and the advanced technology they're building, you won't eventually need truck drivers. The industry is already low on truck drivers. There's not enough truck drivers to drive all the cargo, the material across city and state, especially with the COVID-19. Imagine truck drivers that are robots. They can't catch the disease. They can't catch the virus. They can go to Canada. They can go to any state you need, even in the high potential areas that are COVID-19. With robots driving the 18-wheeler semi trucks and shipping the cargo, you don't need humans, and the risk of catching the virus is extremely low because they're robots. Robots, guys. So remember, robots gonna take over, just like you see in the movies. But now let's talk about the disadvantages. Now, the disadvantages you have to worry about. With the disadvantages, you're talking about technical issues. They go bloop, they go crazy. They always need technical support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, constantly watching and monitoring them. Now, I don't know the intelligence. They're working hard on the intelligence factor with dealing with robots and robotics. You already have robotics in human beings with their arms, legs, running. You didn't see it coming, but it's there. So you got veterans that use robotics each and every day to run on their legs, work with their arms, their spinal. Robotics is all over. They're already using them in humans. They just have to learn how to precisely perfect the squeeze concept, the power, because robots have very strong power. So they have to be able to perfect just how much. You don't want them breaking people's bones, reels, spine, anything else killing you. So guys, keep your mind set on robots and listen. You can learn more about robotics. There are several websites. There's certain knowledge on the YouTube channel that actually benefit you for us robotics. And, you know, always remember, life throws a lot of new technology and advanced generation never stops. It's constantly advancing. And you can't go and stop with it. Keep your focus. Keep your mind set on the future. Because we need to be aware of all these things that's happening. And always stay strong. Keep in fit. Because in fact, if you don't go back and get an education on tech or technology or basic technical support, you're going to find yourself lost and you're going to find yourself out of a job. Doesn't matter what you do in life. Doesn't matter what job you do. What matters is if you are ready for this new world of robotics. It's not going to stop. It will come. And you have to be ready and prepared to advance yourself up with it. Me, that's why I say get certain lessons, certain online courses to keep yourself advancing in robotics, keep yourself focused on what it can do and how it works, because you look around, you see it everywhere. In your malls, in your supermarkets, in your warehouses, Carlos Garcia said, in your trucks, in your cars, in your arms, in your necks, on people's legs, on their legs, in their arms, they're everywhere. So guys, keep your mindset on the robotics because it's there. And robots gonna take over the world. But we won't let them do it too easy. Human factor will still be some sort of factor, but I think it's going to be less than 10%. So I'm looking at an increase in the robotic score and less decrease in the employment costs. So keep in mind, guys, things are about to change. I predict maybe the next 10 years. So be safe out there and God bless you all. And I look forward to seeing you on the Fitness Trucker Show. Peace.